What's up, folks? Welcome back to the channel, where today we will discuss the best laptops for music production on the market. So without wasting any time, let's jump into the video. Oh, by the way, links to all the featured products are given in the description below. Do check it out. Best overall, Apple MacBook Pro. Without a doubt, Apple has the best laptops for audio production for years, or if you fancy Apple's operating system and hardware over Windows. The MacBook Pro has been common in music production for years and holds that title as the best overall laptop. It owns a powerful Intel processor, which you can pick from 4, 6, and 8 core processors, and up to an incredible 32 gigabytes of memory, depending on the model you want and hardware upgrades, making processing DAWs and plugins look like a minuscule task. The MacBook Pro employs a solid-state drive rather than a traditional hard drive, enabling you to navigate through files at lightning speed. The 13-inch model of the laptop has up to 2 terabytes, and the 15-inch model has up to 4 terabytes of storage. Its sophisticated fan design offers a large impeller with extended blades and bigger vents for a 28% increase in airflow. And its advanced cooling capacity allows the MacBook Pro to sustain up to 12 more watts during intensive workloads than the previous design. All this performance will set you back a few bucks, and then some. But in return, you're getting one of the best equipped creative powerhouses you can get now. Best Windows, Lenovo ThinkPad P52. For those of you who are Windows enthusiasts, the Lenovo ThinkPad P52 is seemingly the best Windows laptop for music production. While it has a colossal price tag, its specs make up for it. It is designed for designers, engineers, and artists who need the power of a workstation with laptop mobility. It's powered by a 2.6 GHz Intel Core i7-8850H 6-core processor, 16 GB of 2400 MHz DDR4 RAM, and an NVIDIA Quadro P1000 graphics card. Recognition to its dedicated GPU, this laptop can handle creating, editing, and experiencing 3D and VR content. For storage, it's provided with a 512 GB PCIe NVMe Opal 2 SSD. The battery life of this laptop will last pretty long, up to 10 hours, which of course will change depending on how many applications you have open and what you're doing with it. Overall, this computer is a fabulous model. Although we love Apple, we would consider using the Lenovo ThinkPad P52 for our studio to change from Apple to Windows. It's an absolute workhorse of a laptop. Best for beginners, Dell XPS 9360. The Dell XPS 139360 is the best laptop for novices. This top-rated workstation has 8 GB of RAM, which can be upgraded to 16 GB in some version, and is soldered, therefore RAM cannot be updated. Nevertheless, it comes with an entirely up-to-date 7th Gen dual-core i5 or i7 processor, SSD up to 512 GB. It runs a Windows 10 64-bit operating system comfortably, which is perfect for most users operating with entry-level knowledge of music production. Its 13.3-inch Infinity Edge IGZO IPS display stars a full HD 1920 by 1080 resolution for crystal clear details as well as multi-touch capabilities, enabling you to use touch gestures and commands inside Windows 10 Home to enhance its effectiveness and accessibility further. For storage, this system is provided with a 128 GB M.2 solid-state drive, which can boot up and store files and apps within seconds. Should you require more storage, connect external storage solutions utilizing its one Thunderbolt 3 port and 2 USB 3 Type-A ports, one of which doubles as a charging port with the PowerShare technology. If you are beginning in music production, the Dell XPS 139360 will meet nearly all requirements for music production. It is pretty high in price regarding what it lacks, so finding one used but still in good shape may be the better choice for those seeking to start with this laptop. When all is stated and done though, it does present an adequate level of specs to run most DAWs. Best for making beats. MSI GS6 3 VR. We know what you imagine. That the value of this laptop automatically makes it one that you'd never put your cash towards. Yet, if you're heavy into making beats, the MSI GX63 VR is an excellent choice for those of you who need a laptop that will give you hours of outstanding performance, but will also be portable and robust enough to carry with you anywhere you go. Provided with a 2.8 GHz Intel Core i7-7700HQ quad-core processor and a NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1060 graphics card with 6 GB of GDDR5 VRAM, the GS63 VR Stealth Pro can handle everything from everyday tasks to gaming with commanding visuals. It's also intelligent for running VR applications and games for a different level of computing. If you're the kind of person that prefers to save your files on your computer, or you don't want to shell out the money for an external drive, we highly recommend this laptop, as you can save a ton of your samples and plugins on the hard drive, and store your DAWs on the solid-state drive so that you can obtain everything at lightning-fast speeds. This laptop is surely one of the more advanced ones on this list, but well worth the cost if it's something you can afford or need to consider. Best budget. Dell i5378. The Dell Inspiron 2.1 is a surprisingly attractive high-end option for seasoned producers who usually have recording sessions with clients while also being an excellent option for beginner producers. The 13.3-inch TrueLife IPS widescreen display highlights a full HD 1920 by 1080 resolution. With its 16:9 aspect ratio, 1080p HD content is presented without scaling or letterboxing. The display also highlights touch support, so you'll be able to use the multi-touch gestures included in Windows 10. You can swipe, tap, and resize apps at your preference. The Inspiron 2-in-1 has Waves Max Audio Pro technology, making this workstation one of the best-sounding laptops on this list. Also, it has an Intel HD Graphics 620 card to manage plugins and DAWs with loads of graphics. The most prominent feature of this laptop is the touchscreen. Since the Inspiron is a 2-in-1, you can transport it and utilize it in laptop mode or tablet mode. This is useful for producers who like to be up on their feet rather than sitting at a desk or in a chair. If you frequently want to move around your studio, we strongly recommend using a 2-in-1 to control your DAW.
Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, then hit the like button and subscribe to our channel if you loved it. Take a moment to hit the bell icon so you'll get notified of all our latest uploads.